Hello my spooky people. We are back with secondhand sewing, and in today's video I'm going to be making a blouse from 1979. I thrifted this wonderful pattern. It is probably one of my roughest looking pattern packets ever. It is holding on with hope and a tiny bit of tape at the bottom. I also got lucky, and according to the measurements on the back, somebody already cut out the right size for me. Looking at the drawings and everything, I believe this is going to be a fairly loose fitted blouse that should have a lot of like flowing movement to it. I'm going to be following along with view B. I'm not going to modify this one a whole lot. I think it'll be a good just statement layer to any outfit that I put it with, so I'm really excited to have a new addition to my wardrobe. I got that fabric a while ago, kind of knowing it would be an accent piece to any whatever I make it out of. I think it's going to turn out super cute. I'm going to have a solid black collar and solid black cuffs, and I also have some vintage buttons that I got from a coworker a while ago. I think it's all just going to be a really cute little floral number that I can add to my wardrobe and add just kind of like a pop of color when I usually don't wear much color at all. So let's go make my new blouse from 1979. Starting this off by ironing my pattern and getting that all nice and flat. I don't talk about this step often enough, or really at all, but this is the one sewing step that I think more people need to be aware of. Iron your patterns on a medium heat before you use them. Keeping all of the wrinkles and the folds in the pattern will affect the final garment and will make cutting harder and less accurate. I do this with all of my patterns, even my vintage paper ones, and I've never had any issues. I also iron my wrapping paper to help that lay flat when I'm pattern drafting. Paper is a natural fiber, so it can handle a little bit of heat. Just stick with a medium heat setting and don't let the iron linger on one spot for too long. My pattern came with somebody already cutting this out of what looks like interfacing, so I'm ironing that and then adding marks on where I want the actual bottom hem to be on the blouse according to the pattern booklet. I can then take my pattern to my fabric and cut it out. I'll have the front, the back, and the sleeves cut out of this see-through floral, I don't even know what to call it. And then the cuffs and the collar pieces will be cut from a solid black cotton that I have some scraps of. So this fabric wants to fall apart if I sneeze at it, so I'm doing French seams on this garment to make sure it's still around after a couple years of use. I'll do the side seams first. I'll then sew up the built-in facing, rolling the outer edge once, pressing it inward, and then sewing it down. The instructions don't have you sew it down like this, but I hate floppy facings, so I am. With the facing done, I'll sew up the shoulder seams. Next up, I'll get the collar sewn together with right sides facing. I'll then turn that right side out and sew a top stitch along the outer edge, and then sandwich both pieces of the collar stand onto the bottom edge of the collar and sew that together. Back to my pressing mat, I'll flip the collar stand right side out and then pin it to the collar of the blouse. I'll sew half of the stand to the blouse, then flip the other half inward and sew that as well, ending with a top stitch along the entire stand. I'll go ahead and do the bottom hem now before the sleeves. I'm just sewing on some black bias tape, which will finish the body of the blouse. Now to get the sleeves done, starting with the slash at the cuff. I'll roll it in and sew it so there are no raw edges, which was tricky with this fabric, but somehow I managed to get an okay looking seam here. Next is the long side seam of the sleeves, which will be French seams. With those done, I'll run some gathering stitches along the cuffs and also on the shoulders of both sleeves. Then I'll gather the wrists of the sleeves into the cuffs, pin and sew half. Then fold and sew the other half down and top stitch the rest of the cuff. Finally, to finish the blouse, I need to attach the sleeves to the body at the arm's eye, again doing French seams. Off camera, I added buttonholes and my vintage buttons as the final touch. I'm honestly devastated right now. This is so stinking cute. I am in love with this thing, but it doesn't fit. And I'm so sad about that. I would have loved to walk around New York in something like this. It would have been so heckin' adorable. Even the buttons, I was able to match the green of the blouse in the buttons. Like, that doesn't ever happen for me. And these were vintage buttons that I had a coworker just send to me randomly one day. I'm so sad, but I love this thing so much that I'm gonna have to find some kind of floral print like this and do this again, because it's so pretty. And I don't ever wear stuff like this, which is also probably why I love it, because it's such a change from my normal wardrobe that it's just the perfect little accent piece. But anyway, let's get into what went well, what didn't go so well. The construction went by real smooth. I don't think I had any problem with that. I should start listening to myself more often and do mock-ups, because it sort of fits in the sense that I can close this and it, you know, I can breathe, but that's about it. I can't move my arms very much. The collar is a little stiff, which is why it's just like doing its own thing. And I think because it doesn't fit right, it's not wanting to lay right properly on me. I can't move my arms much past this in really any direction. That's just not something that I'm going to tolerate in a garment. I should have done either the size larger or just done a mock-up and figured out that I needed a size larger because of my shoulders and shoulders alone. The sleeves fit perfectly, the length is perfect, everything else is perfect. I just cannot raise my arms very much. I adore this thing. It's so gosh darn cute. Even though it doesn't fit, it's not going to waste. I've got a friend in the neighborhood who is the perfect size for this, and it would look so cute on her. I'm happy that it's going to get some use and some love, because this shirt is just, it is too cute to let die in a closet. I'm really honestly kicking myself for not doing a mock-up. Like, this could have all been avoided if I just did a mock-up. And I'm sad. This is why I don't sell things, because I like to make things and just keep it for myself, because I'm greedy. And now I can't even wear it. I'm sad. It's cute and I'm really happy with how it came out, but I'm upset that I don't get to keep it. If you made it to the end of the video, comment with a flower emoji, like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Tear. Tear. below.